Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is my distinct pleasure to say welcome this afternoon to the first female ambassador of the Republic of China in Guyana. Madam Excellency, welcome to the university, and First Consul, as well as the head of economic cooperation in the Embassy of China in Georgetown. This afternoon, we have a very simple ceremony, but a significant one, in that this is the first visit of Her Excellency to the campus, just a month after she has arrived in Guyana. But also, we are receiving this afternoon a gift of about 7 million Guyana dollars to help with our infrastructural projects, specifically the refurbishing of our generator on campus and a roadway that we need to build to ensure that the campus is accessible and that vehicular traffic and students are safe. We would like to extend our thanks to the People's Republic of China and Her Excellency as well as the staff in the Embassy of Georgetown. So this is the beginning and continuation of very close relationship that we have at the university with the embassy and with the People's Republic of China. Our relationship goes back a long way, and as you know, we have a Confucius Center on the campus that trains quite hundreds of Guyanese every year in the Mandarin language and Chinese culture. We are delighted to receive this gift, and we look forward to closer ties and cooperation with the embassy and with China. Thank you. And with those remarks, I'd like to invite Her Excellency to make remarks on behalf of the team.
Professor Paloma Mohamed, Vice-Chancellor of UG, Dr. Emanuel Cummings, Deputy VC for Academic Engagement, Dr. Melissa Ifil, Deputy VC for Institutional Advancement, friends from UG, and my colleagues here, good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here today, the beautiful campus of University of Guyana, and make a donation of 7 million Guyanese dollars on behalf of the Chinese Embassy to support the refurbishment of campus infrastructure. My colleagues tell me that UG has nearly 10,000 students at present, serving as the cradle of talent in Guyana and even the Caribbean. UG has been continuously cultivating talent for the political, economic, and social development of Guyana. This is highly valued and respected by the government and all sectors of society. Higher education is an important cornerstone to support, serve, and lead the development of the country and community. However, since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, many colleges and universities in the world have experienced severe challenges in finance, learning, teaching, management. UG also had to close its campus and shift to online education. But this situation also provides opportunities and convenience for improving campus infrastructure. I'm very happy that the embassy can be of some help within our capacity to create a sound environment for teachers and students here in the post-pandemic era to assist UG to nurture more students who will be the bearers, leaders, and architects in the future. We have always been committed to strengthen practical cooperation with UG. In recent years, the embassy has made some donation to help UG establish a modern language laboratory. My predecessors donated some books and audio-visual resources to the library to enrich its collection. We also actively explore educational cooperation between UG and Chinese universities. The Confucius Institute of UG, which is established nearly 8 years ago, has vigorously enhanced bilateral cultural exchanges. As far as I know, more and more Guyanese young people wish to have a better understanding of China, of Chinese culture. In the second half of this year, nearly 300 students registered for the online Mandarin courses. That is a record high. We are willing to build a bridge for exchanges and cooperation between UG and Chinese universities, and we will continue trying our best to provide necessary support and assistance for the development of UG. Guyana is an important partner of China in the Caribbean. Considering our strong economic complementarities, we are opportunities for each other. In March this year, President Xi Jinping and President Ali had a phone conversation and reached important consensus, which has drawn a new blueprint for the development of China-Guyana relations. Next year, the two countries will celebrate the 50th anniversary of our bilateral diplomatic ties, which is an ideal opportunity to promote greater development of our bilateral relations. Cultural and educational cooperation is a very important part. Madam VC and Deputy VCs, we would like to work with you to promote closer cooperation in talent cultivation, language programs, cultural exchanges, and think tank dialogues, thus to help young people from both sides know each other's culture and language well, and to plant the seeds of friendship and trust in the hearts of our young generations. In this way, we can make our contribution to the comprehensive enhancement of bilateral cooperation, promoting China and Guyana to become the finest partners in the finest era, and let the outcomes of women cooperation between our two countries better benefit the two peoples. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to now ask for some remarks from our Professor Emanuel Cummings, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor for Academic Engagement at the University of Guyana. He is going to represent both DVCs, the one for international engagement as well, Dr. Eiffel, as well as his office. Professor?
Thank you very much, Vice-Chancellor. Our distinguished ambassador, Chinese ambassador to Guyana, the First Secretary, the Director for Economic Cooperation in the Embassy, other colleagues that are here. I must say that we're always happy to collaborate with China. You know, Guyana's got a very long-standing relationship. From as long as I know myself, there's always an influx of cooperation between Guyana and China in all sorts. And certainly this specific contribution is in the right direction. It's an investment in education. And we know that any investment in education will be felt by several generations to come. And that is so as small as it may be, it's like a hormone, small in quantity but mighty in action, where because it will be felt for many generations to come. And so on behalf of the university, both the university academic community and also on behalf of the other Deputy Vice-Chancellor that is not here, we are very happy for this donation. It will go a far way in enhancing our roadways and more so our infrastructure. We know what has happened as a consequence of the pandemic and not being in campus for a number of years, a number of months, going into 2 years actually. We can have buildings can start to deteriorate. And so certainly, as I said earlier, this is a mighty contribution that will be felt within the hearts and minds of the entire university community and by extension, the entire country, because we are the premier educational institution, even externally, because we do train students from across the region. So even though in my initial conversation when I met you a few minutes, I was asking if this was just the appetizer. And so, so we look forward to the main meal. And certainly, we know China loves Guyana, and Guyana loves China. So thank you very much, Mrs. Ambassador. Thank you for your contribution, and we will use it as directed. Thank you very much. Great.